The origin of Zakir Husain College dates back to the founding of a madrasa in the closing years of the 17th century by Ghaziuddin, who was one of the Deccan commanders in the reign of Emperor Aurangzeb, who was also the father of Nizamul Mulk Asif Jah, the founder of Hyderabad state. The complex containing the tomb of its founder, a mosque and madrasa is still located near the Ajmeri Gate in Delhi. Not much is known about the progress of the madrasa from the early 1700s onwards, but it has been identified as one of the noteworthy educational institutions in Delhi during the reign of Bahadur Shah I. In the ensuing period, Delhi witnessed a series of political upheavals, bloody battles of succession between Aurangzeb's descendants and repeated attacks by the invaders and the Marathas. A link can be established between these political turmoils of 1700s and the closing of the madrasa for want of funds in the early 1790s. But it was soon revived through fresh resources. In 1825, the Delhi College was engrafted onto the Madrasa Ghaziuddin with the stated objective of promoting the diffusion of useful education throughout the country. Carrying on the practice of unrestricted admission prevalent in indigenous madrasas, the Delhi College started admitting students from all communities.
The very unique character it had at that time, that is, it was a secular institution in the sense that even at that time, for most of the sessions, academic sessions, the number of the non-Muslim students was always higher than the number of Muslim students. And that nature or the flavor of the institution is still intact. That is, it used to cater to the needy who are willing to acquire knowledge irrespective of the religion, caste or the area from where they come.
In the early years of the college, instructions were imparted chiefly in Persian and Arabic. There was also a Sanskrit department. The study of astronomy and mathematics on European principles was introduced alongside the Oriental sciences in 1827 at the proposal of two young Anglophile residents, Charles Metcalfe and Charles Trevelyan. An English class was added to the college in 1828, causing unrest among the locals who feared that it was aimed at converting people to Christianity. The unique feature of Delhi College was that all subjects, whether Oriental or Western, were taught in the vernacular Urdu. Development of Urdu as the principal medium of instruction became central to the institution. Delhi College set up a vernacular society in 1832 for the translation of scientific treatises, Greek classics and Persian works into Urdu. The weekly Delhi Urdu Akhbar, probably the first printed Urdu newspaper, appeared in early 1837. It was for a long time edited and managed by Muhammad Hussain Azad's father, Muhammad Baqir. Dr. Alois Springer, as principal of the college, presided over the founding of the college press, the Matba'ul Ulum, and started the first college periodical, the weekly Qiranus Sa'adain, in 1845. The chief figure in the development of the periodicals that issued from the Delhi College Press in the 1840s and 1850s was Master Ramchandra, who was a professor of mathematics at Delhi College. Known for his clear, unpretentious prose, Ramchandra edited two of the journals published by Delhi College, Fawaidun Nazirin, a fortnightly, and Muhibb-e-Hind, a monthly scientific and literary journal. Among the vehicle and product of this twilight were Master Ramchandra, Sayyid Ahmad Khan, the founder of the Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College at Aligarh, Maulvi Zakaullah, a mathematician and historian, and the renowned poet Altaf Hussain Hali. J.H. Taylor, who had become principal in 1851, was killed in the uprising. And Madrasa Ghaziuddin was occupied by British forces, initially as an artillery barrack and later as the police lines. The closure of the Delhi College, the murder and exodus of its professors and students caused the decline in the fortunes of the institution that had been the center of the composite culture in the city in the first half of the 19th century. In 1924, the principal of the Anglo-Arabic school, Maulvi Fazluddin, finally obtained permission from the local government and the university to open an intermediate college. The additional accommodation allowed the resumption of collegiate classes and affiliation to the University of Delhi in 1925. In 1928, the science laboratories were set up and degree classes commenced in 1929. Sports activities quickly developed in the college and football team won the university tournament for the first time in 1935. The partition of India in 1947 struck another blow to the college. It was attacked and set on fire by mobs. Courageous members, including Professor Mirza Mahmud Beg and Professor Harishankar, managed to save the library and office records from being completely destroyed. Gradually, the task of reconstruction and rehabilitation began. The legendary Beg Sahib shaped the institution with a deep sense of historical past. The evening college was begun in 1958. The Delhi College was renamed Zakir Husain College in 1975. After Dr. Zakir Husain, a distinguished educator and a President of India. The academic and administrative section of the college shifted to new premises in front of Turkoman Gate in 1986. Journeying down some 300 years, Zakir Husain College today boasts of putting their students on the information highway. Its intranet online lets the students directly access their assessment and attendance records. It's unique because it efficiently substitutes the rather expensive smart cards. The college provides all the information free of charge. With more than 175 faculty members and the largest number of departments, Zakir Husain College is the existing oldest educational institution in Delhi and part of the University of Delhi, which offers undergraduate and postgraduate courses in arts, commerce and sciences. The academic achievements of students here are second to none. And what's more, it's just not a college ranking, but the ranking by the University of Delhi. And this is the only college in Delhi University which holds a convocation. The college invites prominent personalities from the world of academia who interact and speak with students at various fora. The multimedia section at the library here has a vast collection of electronic materials for e-learning. Zakir Husain College has the largest book bank in Delhi University, which provides students with textbooks for the whole academic session. The National Cadet Corps, the NCC, here have always made their presence felt. Today, the college football team remains a favorite at the university inter-college tournament. The various sports teams have been declared the university champions in the recent past. The Arts and Culture Society of Zakir Husain College has kept alive the values of our society. A souvenir and stationery shop serves the students here. Well-known national and international companies have taken Zakirians into their fold through the placement cell of the college. The students can apply online. It also grooms students for group discussions and personal interviews.
You see, Delhi College has played an important role in the education scenario of at least North India, we can say, if not the country. So naturally, all the alumni had a strong feeling that there should be some linkage with the past. So I am happy to share that in our last meeting of the Zakir Husain Memorial Trust, which runs this college and which was chaired by Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, a unanimous decision was taken that now onwards this college will be known as Zakir Husain Delhi College.
Zakir Husain College has had a considerable influence on the modern education as well as the Urdu and Islamic learning in India, and today remains the only Delhi University college which offers BA Honours in Arabic and Persian.
We have students from China, we have students from Korea, we have students from Iraq, Afghanistan, Malaysia and Bhutan, Nepal of course. So that way this college is a small international community.
Zakir Husain College has moved from strength to strength, and its growth as the center of learning and knowledge creation remains unstoppable.